Hi my babies, welcome and welcome back if you've been Hi my babies, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you've been watching me. This is a long awaited video. I'm going to be doing a top 10 books I would recommend. Some of the books are series, so there will be a lot more books and I will be showing you guys what new books I'm also focused on reading too. Let's get this video started today, guys. So the first three books are by Rupi Kaur. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I know the first one is Rupi. It's Milk and Honey, The Sun and Her Flowers, and Homebody. These are the best books they're poetry books that you can really relate to. I'm gonna flip through the pages and read out of each book a line. First one up is Milk and Honey. Let's see, I have them marked. This one says, I don't know why I split myself open for others, knowing sewing myself up hurts this much afterwards. In a sense of meaning, why do I break myself down for others if they are not going to be there to heal me? If I have to keep healing myself after breaking myself down for others, why should I? From the second book, The Sun and Her Flowers. Says, a lot of the times we are angry at other people for not doing what we should have done for ourselves. Why did you leave a door hanging open between my legs? Were you lazy? Did you forget? Or did you purposely leave me unfinished? The most recent book is called Homebody. I marked a lot of pages on these, so I'm gonna read a couple. This one says, I'm tired of being disappointed in the home that keeps me alive. I'm exhausted by the energy it takes to hate myself. I'm putting the hate down. My body is so hot from wanting you. I'm spilling by the time we take our clothes off. I want the kind of love that transcends me into another realm. I want you so deep we enter the spirit world, go from being gentle to rough. I want eye contact, spread my legs to opposite ends of the room and look with your fingers. I want my soul to be touched by the tip of yours. I want to come out of this room different people. No one is qualified to decide your worth. You wake up and live your life every day. Yours is the only opinion of you. This book is called Self-Love. This is the front of it. Also going to link the books in the description. So this one is, let me just read the back for you. Discover the essence of your divine feminine in Self-Love, a multi-layered visual stunning book filled with the guidance for the modern woman. Self-Love invites you to explore your chakras and auras while introducing the connection to all emotional experiences and energies. The unique wisdom in Self-Love will guide you on a path of total well-being and true spirituality. Self-Love explores, I'm going to list them right here, soul lessons, chakra senses, sacred rituals, mantras and mudras, plant-based recipes, crystals and aromatherapy, cleanses and self-nurturing. The Ethical Slut. When I first grabbed this book, I grabbed it for the title. And I read a little bit of the back, but I'm like, okay. After reading this, it kind of opened my mind to a lot of how people deal with relationships. Monogamy, polyamorous, single, friendships. It teaches you a lot about friendships too, and how to deal with yourself, letting go, and a whole bunch of other things. It's a really good book. It teaches you about sex. It teaches you about a lot. It also teaches you what a lot of women don't understand is that your friendships are relationships in your life. Your form of intimacy with your friends does not have to be sexual, but you need to understand and be able to comfort and talk to your friends too, because that is a form of a relationship. I really love this book, and I really recommend this book if you want to know about monogamy, polyamory, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Just read this book. I'm gonna link this for sure. I have this Law of Attraction series, but it's more than just these 3 books. I have to find the others. Every time I go to Barnes and Noble, they're really not there. But this one teaches you about attracting what you want and how you are the creator of your reality that you are living. It teaches you how to manifest, how to fix your mindset, how to attract what you want, money, love, all kinds of things. I really love this book. This says, every thought that you think, if you keep thinking it, will eventually become powerful enough to attract the essence of itself into your experience. Creating. Then, when you deliberately choose the direction of your thought, gently guiding your attention to better feeling thoughts, you will no longer create unwanted things by default. Your conscious awareness of the powerful law of attraction, coupled with your determination to pay attention to your emotions and your desire to feel good, will cause you to experience the joy of deliberate creation. Also, with these ones, if I can find the links to all the books, I will link them so you guys can be able to view all of them. Or you can go to your local Barnes and Noble and go to the, what is it? I have to think of the aisle, but I'll put it somewhere. Next up, we got the book that's banned from prisons, and another book by the author. As you guys can see, I really read this book in throughout. It's a really good book, and it really allows you to look into yourself and to look into others. What do I want to read from this one? Hold on. This chapter of the book is called Reconnect to the Masculine or Feminine Energy Within You. I'm going to read a little bit of the page. It's about 3 paragraphs that I highlighted. It says, we all possess hormones and genes of the opposite sex. These contrasexual traits are the minority, but they are within all of us and they form part of our character. The parent of the opposite sex was our first encounter with someone dramatically different from us. As we related to their alien nature, much of our personality was formed in response, becoming more dimensional and multifaceted. With a parent of the same sex, it is more comfortability, immediate identification that does not require the same adaptive energy. It says, for instance, small boys are often comfortable expressing emotions and traits that they've learned from their mother, such as overt affection, empathy, and sensitivity. Small girls, conversely, are often comfortable expressing traits they've learned from their father, such as aggression, boldness, intellectual rigor, and physical powerness. Each child may also naturally possess these opposite gender traits in him or herself. In addition to, each parent will also have a shadow side that the child must assimilate or deal with. For example, mothers can be narcissistic rather than empathetic, and the father can be demeaning or weak rather than protective. No, you've heard the saying, when men are showing their affection and being more in their feminine energy, rather than see a man be aggressive or not be so clingy and aggressive, women tend to tell or say, oh, he was written by a woman, when men do sweet things for women. Is because men are usually taught by their fathers that they have to be tough and show no emotions. That is why men tend to say, men don't cry, men don't cry. It is okay to cry. I haven't started reading 48 Laws of Power yet, because I need to be able to dig into this book like how I dug into Laws of Human Nature. Robert Greene is a really good author, and so when you read his books, you have to really sit down and take your time to read it. It took me a month and a half to finish this book because it was so good. Each chapter is really long and detailed, so if you're looking for a book to read, these are the books. That he also has 2 more books, The Art of Mastery and The Art of Seduction. I'm going to buy those 2 once I am finished with it. I got to say, 48 Laws of Power is basically telling people how leaders got to their power, and that is why it is banned from prisons, because prisoners are able to outsmart. This is my current read, Healing Ourselves, Biofield Science and the Future of Health. This book basically puts science and spirituality together. It allows people who are more on the sciencey side that are like, I don't really believe what you guys are saying, to take a look into how a scientist actually went about getting into the spiritual community and into spiritual healing. This book states that 1 in 5 adults and 1 in 6 children ages 6 to 17 experience severe mental health illness in a year. Suffering is not only physical, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. This part talks about sound healing. I don't know if you guys know about sound bowls, but I'll put them up right here. It says, surely sound healing and mantras were connected to vibration. Talked about vibrations in my last video, which influences our consciousness and our state of health. The scientist in me wanted to understand how we might actually measure the relationship between consciousness, vibration, and health, but I could not think of model, experience, or situation to study. If you want to get your foot into witchy spirituality, divine feminine, whether it's divine feminine light or divine feminine dark, we're gonna get into those two differences too. They both play a role, yin and yang. But this book is really, really, really detailed. Like, look at the inside of it. This book has tons of information. It talks about journaling, herbal tonics, flowers, tools, reminders, cleansing. All of this. Oh, how to make an altar. I really recommend this book if you're getting into spirituality and you want to learn more about the witchy side of spirituality. This is a good book. And I quote, today, as we purify our own lives, we grow closer to our divine selves, and this transformation can bring us to a state of constant bliss, peaceful, and wellness. Sacred Woman is the entranceway I offer into the state of enlightenment. Following the path of body, mind, spirit purification can bring us to the place where we will be touched by and united with the great-great-great-grandparents of the earth, the ancestors. This book wasn't on the list, but when I was picking out the books, I had to recommend this to you guys. It's called The Bloom Book, A Flower Essence Guide to Cosmic Balance. I'm going to read the back from you guys so that you guys can see, in a sense, what is it about. From lavender's ability to soothe frazzled nerves to rose charms in healing the heart, flowers don't just delight the senses, they have a secret history as doorways to transformation. With the Bloom Book, Heidi Smith offers a holistic and comprehensive guide for working with flower essence, the vibrational signatures of our botanic allies, to heal and awaken your most vibrant, balanced, and empowered self. Included is a thorough explanation of what flower essences are, how they work, and why we should consider them as potent helpers and teachers at this time. Learn about the cultural history of our fall from cosmic balance and the roles that the divine feminine, relaxation, self-care, and being of service play in coming into harmony with ourselves, the collective. My face is very shiny today, but look at the ponytail. I just want to say thank you guys for tuning into this video. I hope you guys like all the books that I recommended. I would also love if you guys do read the books to come back to this video and comment how you liked them. Comment books that you want me to read, anything. Comment books that you recommend for anybody. I know people come across their comments on YouTube, so it will be real nice for them to have a safe place of books that they can order or get or find in our comments. Again, thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share, turn on post notifications. I appreciate all that you guys do for me. I appreciate even the tiniest bit.